Here we have a debate that matters, as it turns out.
Yeah,
who would have guessed?
It really does. On a topic, foreign affairs, which does not resonate high with Americans. In polls, pretty much standard. It's kind of at the bottom of the list of people's concerns. So what are these candidates going to do? They're going to come in and try to look as presidential as possible, right? They want to seem like a chief executive, as opposed to alienate people on a topic, one or the other. And mind you, they're going to have to do that with the topic list being heavily skewed toward the Middle East. About 2/3 of the questions are going to be, Bob Schieffer sent these out in advance, a couple of weeks in advance. Reporters got what the topics are going to be. Roughly 2/3 are going to be in the Middle East. So there has to be a lot of patience on the part of the American viewer on that particular subject.
Yeah. And the stakes are pretty clear if we look at the latest Wall Street Journal NBC News poll. We've got a graphic, which I hope we can put up tonight, which looks at where things stand in that poll. And it's dead even. We saw when we surveyed over the weekend that the race was at 47% among likely voters for each candidate. This is dead even. And I think the significance of this debate lies in part that I think the first two debates were well watched and probably drew some viewers into this one tonight, but also because of the fact that this had been a debate where I think we probably would have expected that President Obama's kind of walked through the last debate on foreign policy with a huge advantage in this area. He doesn't have that advantage so much anymore.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, for the reasons that you say, plus the Benghazi problem that he has. And I would imagine that because this is so close, you're going to see all sorts of gymnastics on these subjects, right? That we're going to be suddenly talking about Benghazi, but it's going to morph back into a discussion of the economy or a defense budget cuts or something in the area that does resonate with viewers. And mind you, there's a lot going on in the world. And while we're focusing on those particular topics, trade is not mentioned in these questions, energy security isn't mentioned in these questions, global debt problems, Europe's Eurozone crisis, so far not mentioned.
Yeah, exactly.